Hey Digital Trailblazers, this is Leah Ray from digitaltrailblazer.com, and if you are looking for the very best video editing app for your smartphone, then you've come to the right place. Now in this video, I'm going to give you our top recommended app for editing videos with just your smartphone, and then I'm going to actually walk you through a tutorial on how to trim it, how to cut with it, add text, add music, add pictures, basically everything that you need to do to create a great YouTube video with just your smartphone. So enough talk, let's get to it. Hit it. So yes, there are a lot of video editing apps out there, and they work great for simple edits, but our recommendation truly is Power Director. It's one of the very best video editing apps, hands down. It's super inexpensive, it's powerful, and it's available both on iPhone and on Android. And it's one app that allows you to basically do everything that you would want to do on a computer. Now there is a free version if you want to just try it out before deciding to buy. But if you actually want to upload a video to YouTube from it, then yes, you want to pay for the full version, but it's really inexpensive, like $5 a month or something, and that will allow you to get rid of the watermark and allow you to render your video in high definition, which is important for a YouTube video. Now to get started with Power Director, open up the app. When you open up the app, you want to click on this new project button here. And if you were going to do a story or something for Instagram, you'd use this 9x16, 1x1 for a quick Instagram post. But for YouTube, we are sticking with the 16x9, and I'm going to go ahead and just write training here. And then I'm going to name my file. Done. Hit the 16x9, and now it pulls up all of the files available on my phone. And so I know my file is actually in here, and I click on the file I want to use. If you don't know if it's the one you want, you can hit that play button to sort of preview it and let you know. You can hit the plus button to put it into your workspace. I'm going to back up, get out of there, and now we can start actually working on this. So now you can hit the play button and see what's going on in your video. Now, one of the simplest edits that 99.99% of the time you're gonna need to do is trim off the beginning and ending of your video. So you can easily do that. If you tap on the video file here in your timeline, you're able to grab this green circle and drag it over to where you wanna get started. So you see my hands moving, that's where I wanna start. Right here. And then I can play. Hey Digital Trailblazers, this is Leah Ray. Yep, so a nice good cut on that. Now, as you're going through the video, you may need to trim some ums and ahs and dead space, or there's some dead space here. We can trim that out as well. And so how you do that, you click on your timeline. You have this little scalpel button right here. We're gonna click on that, and that cut it. You can slide over where we're going to get going again. And again, I highlight it, hit the scalpel, and it cuts. Now I can highlight the chunk I want to get rid of, I hit delete. If you're familiar with video editing on your computer, it's like ripple delete, it slides everything over. So you can see here that this is the cut that we're about to make right here, where that little symbol is. Hey Digital Trailblazers, this is Lee. So that's where that cut is. Now, on top of that, we can do some fun stuff. Say we take this section here and we want to do something different. We can zoom in, zoom out, pan, we can even speed it up. But in order to do that, I want to actually make another cut, so I only have one little section here to work with. Now I highlight that, I click on this little pen button for edit, and look at all this fun stuff we can do. So we can actually crop if we just wanted to zoom in more on this one. So to see what that looks like, you see here. It zoomed in, and then as soon as this little clip is over, it's going to zoom out again. See, there you go. Now if we want to do something else fun with this, let's go back to our edit. We could flip it if we wanted, do some different stuff if we wanted it to get softer volume-wise. So another cool feature we can do here is pan and zoom, and this is something that's a great way to keep your video interesting. So click on the little edit button, you're going to click on the pan and zoom, custom motion, we're going to tell it what to do. So basically it's saying this is our starting position at the start of that clip, and this is the ending position at the end of the clip. So we could say, you know, we wanted to start here maybe if we want to end over here for some reason. Makes more sense probably with a different type of video, but let's see what this looks like. All right, so if we go here, we can actually, now sliding through our video, let's go to right where before it starts, and I'll show you what it looks like. So we're going to that clip, and now here is the slow pan over that you're gonna experience for the clip. Nice professional touch that you can add to your videos, and it works great. Now if we wanted to just do a zoom in, zoom out, let's make a cut. And we'll use this small one here, this small section. We'll do edit. And if you just wanted to zoom, we're gonna start here, end position. Right there, which is kind of a goofy way to end. Let's see. So that's how it looks. Slowly zooming in for that entire clip. So it ends exactly where I told it to. Another thing that you are probably going to want to do for your videos is add some text. And this could be as simple as adding your name at the beginning of the video, or maybe your social media handle. Just you want to make sure that blue line is wherever you want your text to start. So when you're right where you want to be, click on this layer button over here, then over at the text option. They have all kinds of cool stuff. It can fly in, it can glow, it can do all kinds of crazy stuff. If you want to get creative, we'll just stick with something simple, the default, and it'll fade in and fade out. So if you click that little play button, it gives you an example of how it fades in and then it fades out. So I'm going to back up. I'm going to click the plus button, and it pops it down right on our timeline, right where that cursor, where our cursor was. Now if I click on it, I can actually change what the text says and how it looks. I'll just do something simple, put in our website. I'm going to pinch and adjust. So I'm going to grab this down, and I'm going to actually change this text up a bit. I'm going to click this little blue T button, and it's going to pull up. So I can change the font. There's a lot of options for font. This kind of looks like a good one. Nice and bold. I can bold it even more. I can change the color if I want. Probably keep it at white, and then maybe add a black border to it to make sure it pops. And you can even do a shadow if you wanted, which is kind of fun. All right, I'm going to click out of here. We'll see what this looks like. I'm going to drag this over a little bit. And see, it fades in. Got the drop shadow, black outline, da-da-da-da, and there you go. Now, if, say, we wanted it to last a little bit longer, I just click on it and I can adjust that blue dot to make it last longer or go shorter. Now, if you want to move it as a whole, highlight it, just drag it with your finger, and you can put it wherever you need it on your video. And you can do the same sort of thing to add pictures to your video as well. Click on the layers, and let's go over to image. It's going to show you all of the images you can use that are on your phone. So I'm just going to grab this one. This was a recent thumbnail that we had. There we go. Add this, pops it down on my timeline. Back out of here. And I'm going to adjust because I don't want this to show up at the same place as my text. I'm going to move this, make it a little bigger, and then I'm going to move it up over here. Just dragging it around. Now, it'd be kind of weird to have it right at my face like that. You could if you wanted. I'm going to grab it and drag it around and make it a little smaller so it fits nicely over here. So if I'm telling them about another video I did they might want to watch, I can grab the thumbnail for it and plop it in here. You can see what it looks like, and boom, there we go. So I can be pointing to it, telling them to watch this video next if they want to learn X, Y, or Z. Now, one of the last things you want to do for your videos is probably add your music. So when you have this fully edited and it's exactly how you want it, you can go ahead and add music as well. So if you go to this button up here in the upper left corner, I'm going to click over to music, and it's going to get to your music files. I've got one ready to go under downloads. Just going to scroll away, and here we go. Now, as always with YouTube, make sure you have the rights to these or you're gonna get in trouble. But I'm gonna go ahead and click the plus button. It's gonna pop it down for me right here. Back out of here. So now you can see it's got the music down here on the timeline. And you can drag and drop this music just like we did all the other layers. So I'm gonna put this over further this way. So I want my music here. I can adjust my audio volume. So audio mixing, I probably want my actual video noise level to be all the way up, the volume level, and I probably want my music level down a little bit so it's not overwhelming against the words that I'm saying. I'm gonna hit OK, and then you can test it here. So a little bit loud still. I'm gonna adjust it down even more.
Our analytics look behind the curtain to see exactly
Beautiful.
what we're...
So you can do this for your entire video. You got music, you got text that you've added, you've clipped out all the bad stuff, you've shortened the front and the back. You could even throw in some nice graphics and text at the end for the end screens to point them off to your next video, and then you're good to go. When your video is all finished and ready, this is the button in the upper right corner you press. You can save the project if you are not finished with it yet, but if you're all ready to go, produce video. Now, you technically can send this directly to YouTube. I would not do that. Always get your own version of the file, save it to your SD card first. And you want to render this in at least full HD. That's standard high def for YouTube. Hit the produce button, and there we go. Once we have that file ready to go, we can upload it directly to YouTube. Now, if you truly want to rock YouTube and you're just getting started with a smartphone, you definitely want to watch this video next, upper right corner of your screen or at the top of the description. I'll see you soon.